Well, Twitch has had a little bit of an oopsie happen recently. Apparently, there was a security breach that happened just as far back as Monday of this week on Twitch, confirmed by the actual company, and a large data leak has been dropped. It goes all the way back from the source code of all of Twitch to payments going as far back as 2019, as well as encrypted passwords possibly being in there. Has been reported of people who have started scrolling through the files themselves, and many different other things. This looks real bad. And what can we? They got breached. It happens. This is not perfect. Not everybody can prevent this from happening. The cybersecurity is a very real, very serious issue that will be dealt and continue to be dealt as the internet exists. It is an ongoing battle. If we all stopped caring about cybersecurity today, we'd have some really bad years coming up. But good news is that the creator, who's the leaker, said that I will not be posting this information about people's people's personal details, like their addresses and things like that, supposedly. But does that mean that he won't sell it? He could very well sell this information to lots of people, lots of companies. Advertising companies probably love this kind of information, or maybe some back channels would probably play very handsomely for the information that he took, which is spooky. It is. What kind of information could be there? It could be people's cards, accounts, their passwords, their stream keys, and many other things. So what can you do if you use Twitch? What is the thing that you should be doing to protect yourself? And well, it's a very few simple steps. One, you should reset your password. Don't use the same password on every site. Have some kind of password manager that allows you to, have all this stuff stored and safe. Because if you have all the same passwords, if they have their password on Twitch, they have your password to everything. Change your password on Twitch. 2, if you stream, and in fact, even if you don't stream, you probably should reset your stream key. It's very easy to do. You need to go to your channel dashboard, which is located in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I'll go ahead and give you guys a little look right now. Up in this upper right-hand corner, you'll want to go to Creator Dashboard, and then you will want to go to your own content, I believe, settings, stream, and in stream, there's a reset key button. That is the button that you're going to want to use. And 3, the biggest, most important one, in my opinion, set up two-factor authentication. If you don't have two-factor authentication, it is so much easier for your account to be breached. Because if they have your password, fine. They don't have your phone. Now, is two-factor authentication perfect? No, but it's pretty good. It's really hard for some. I would say most companies, some companies, they have, and things like Jagex have removed two-factor authentication before it can happen. That comes down to when people are social engineering and they're hoping that the person they're talking to, support whoever it is, fails on their duty to not allow this information to come out and do things like disable two-factor authentication. However, it's extremely difficult. I don't believe there is a case of it happening on Twitch where people's two-factor authentication has been disabled. They seem to have a really pretty good hold on that, in my opinion. So if you do all those 3 things, you're going to be pretty protected from the data leak. You should change your passwords, change them. You don't want to be attached to that. But however, it's not the end. He says, the person who did this leak, because this leak happened on 4chan. Ooh, spooky 4chan, where most leaks happen, actually, because they have relatively anonymous, and I believe it's fairly difficult, I could be wrong, to actually find out who posted these things, unless the creator or the hosts of the site actually fold, which I don't know if they have before. They have for probably some things, but I'm not very educated on when it comes to 4chan. However, there's supposed to be a part 2. What's in that part 2? I don't know. I can't say. But one of the most interesting things for me in the part 1 is just like how much fucking top creators make. It's so much money. And I'm kind of glad that there's finally like some actual financial reports about that, because I have argued with people in the past on Reddit and other platforms where they act like the top streamers on the platform are not multi-millionaires and literally living one of the most luxurious lives that you ever. I don't know how they doubt that, but for some reason they doubt. Maybe it's kind of some separation in their mind. Now there's actual proof to be like, well, these are verified Twitch payouts. You're wrong. But anyways, we will see what happens going forward. There could be more. If he didn't release it all in one step, I imagine that the second step could be quite a bit worse. We will have to see though.